He stood for truth, but the truth was never simple. In this second chapter, we uncover 10 more hidden truths about Superman. Erased origins, forgotten timelines, and versions too dark for DC to keep. He wasn't always a hero, he wasn't always from Kansas, and what he becomes might shock you. This is the Superman they tried to bury. Let's finish what we started. Fact 11. The Superman Curse. They call it the Superman Curse. George Reeves, the first Superman, died mysteriously from a gunshot. Christopher Reeve, the most iconic Superman, was paralyzed in a tragic accident. Brandon Routh's career faded. Dean Cain faced controversy. Too many misfortunes, too close to ignore. Is it just bad luck, or is there a darker shadow behind the cape? The curse still haunts those who... Fact 12, the lost JFK issue. In 1963, Superman teamed up with a real hero, President John F. Kennedy, to promote fitness. Then came Dallas. November 22nd, Kennedy was assassinated. DC pulled the comic, too raw, too soon. But months later, the White House made a request, release it, as a tribute. And so Superman stood beside a president already lost to history. Fact 13, the Rainbow Kryptonite. You know green kryptonite, but there's a whole rainbow of weird. Red makes Superman random, freaky side effects, like growing a lion's head. Blue breaks Bizarro. Gold strips powers permanently. Black splits him into two, one good, one evil. And then there's pink kryptonite. It made Superman act differently, hinting he might be gay, as a joke in the comic. Not all kryptonite kills, some just breaks his identity. But Lee, fact 14, Superman built robot clones. Back in the 1950s, Superman needed to be in two places at once, so he built robot copies of himself. They could fly, looked just like him, and had some of his powers. These robots guarded his fortress, protected his secrets, and even acted as Clark Kent. Superman wasn't just a hero, he was way ahead of his time. Fact 15. The black suit was a solar battery. After Superman's death at the hands of Doomsday, he returned in black. Not for fashion, for function. The suit was Kryptonian tech, designed to absorb solar radiation faster, recharging his powers. It was a resurrection suit, a life support system. Death didn't beat him, it upgraded him. Fact 16, Red Sun. Superman as a Soviet dictator. What if Superman landed in Russia instead of Kansas? In Red Sun, he grows up under communism and becomes Earth's most powerful dictator. He builds a surveillance state, controls the media, rewrites truth, and rules with an iron fist. He saves the world by taking away its freedom. Fact 17. Superman wielded Thor's hammer. In a rare Marvel DC crossover, Superman lifted Thor's hammer. He used it alongside Captain America's shield to defeat a cosmic threat. But when the battle was over, he set it down. "It doesn't feel right," he said. Superman was worthy, but never needed more power. Fact 18. Superman became a god. In the DC 1 million storyline, Superman lives inside the sun for 15,000 years. When he returned, he wasn't just stronger. He was reborn as Superman Prime. Golden, glowing, nearly all-powerful. He could create life, rebuild worlds, even bend time. Not just a hero anymore, he became a god. Act 19, the S might mean exile. We know the S stands for hope, but some Kryptonian scholars say, flip it, and it means exile or prisoner. What if Superman wasn't sent to save us, but to serve a sentence? A refugee in disguise, a punishment wearing a cape. What we saw as hope may have started as banishment. Fact 20. Superman isn't an alien, he's from Earth's future. A hidden theory from early DC lore claims Krypton isn't a distant planet, it's Earth, thousands of years in the future. Humanity evolved into godlike beings. The planet changed. The name changed. Superman's rocket didn't cross space, it traveled through time. He's not alien, he's us, from a terrifying, advanced future. Superman's story isn't just about saving us, it was about hiding the truth. The secrets you've just heard, they weren't accidents, they were buried. Which of these facts changed your view forever? Tell us in the comments and brace yourself, because Batman's truth, it's even darker.